different elections. This is the first time that I am campaigning for your support for myself.
I'd like to remind you, in case you forget, that Wayanad is the only constituency in the country that has 2 members of parliament. And don't forget, I am your unofficial member of parliament.
कांग्रेस पार्टी दलित विरोधी ओबीसी विरोधी पार्टी है।
So, ladies and gentlemen, who are the 5 most important people in the Congress? Can you take a guess? 5 most important people in the Congress. One clearly has to be Sonia Gandhi. The other is Rahul Gandhi. Priyanka Gandhi, no doubt. Now she has entered the political fray. She has actually filed her nominations from Wayanad. I want to bring across certain pictures. We spoke about 3 most important people: Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi. The other is Robert Vadra. I just want to change this picture, get you this picture we are talking about, because before, Mallikarjun Kharge gets an entry inside where you have everyone, these 5 most important people of the Congress seated, he was outside. He was outside at the door. He was made to wait. You're wondering why? Before I tell you why, the BJP says this exposes the anti-Dalit mindset of the Congress. If they need to decide and if they need to pick and choose who really are the 5 most important people in the Congress, Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress President, is definitely not one of them. It's only and only Parivar for the Congress party. How will the Congress really fight this charge? Is this even a controversy? The Congress says that, listen, there was permission only to have 5 people inside, so we just had 5 people inside. But the question that the Congress has not answered is that in those 5 people, in those 5 most important people of the Congress, how is it that someone like Mallikarjun Kharge was not included? Was this an oversight? Was this deliberate? Or the Congress, plain simple, does not care? The story is not just about Priyanka Gandhi. The story is not just about, the neglect or the standing in door of this Mallikarjun Kharge, who's at the door peeping, obviously wanting to know what's going on inside, but not being allowed to enter. But the story, ladies and gentlemen, is also of some very, very provocative statements that have been made by multiple Congress leaders in the past and over the last 3 days by 2 important allies of the Congress. The RJD, that is the Rashtriya Janata Dal, Lalu Prasad Yadav, Tejasvi Yadav fame, and the other is Samajwadi Party, Akhilesh Yadav, the PDA people. Now, the same people have a problem when it comes to call for unity. Batenge to katenge, says Yogi Adityanath. They all have a problem with this because they say the BJP communalizes everything. So what have these parties said and done that is making us ask whether the entire India Alliance, earlier we asked whether the Congress is becoming a Muslim-centric party. Today we'll also ask whether the entire India Alliance is just about Muslim votes. They hate Sanatan, they hate Hindus, and it's only about appeasement. Take a moment to watch these 3 reactions from Priyanka Gandhi, Tejasvi Yadav, and Abu Azmi of the SP.
Jesus Christ's teachings in Corinthians 13, where he speaks of humility, where he teaches us that whatever we do, if there is no love in our hearts, then it has no value. The teachings of the Buddha, who taught us non-violence, who showed us the path of ahimsa. These are the values that moved my brother to walk 8,000 kilometers across India to conduct his yatra for love and unity.
हमें 6-8 MLA चाहिए और जिस दिन अक्सर 8 MLA होंगे ना, किसी की माँ ने दूध नहीं पिलाया मुसलमानों को साथ के लिए अपनी जान दे सकता हूं, लेकिन झुक के किसी के सामने घुटने टेक नहीं सकता हूं।
अगर कोई मुसलमान भाइयों के प्रति अगर बुरी नजर कोई देखने का काम करेगा तो राष्ट्रीय जनता दल और तेजस्वी यादव चुप बैठने वाला नहीं, ईंट से ईंट बजा देंगे।
तो तेजस्वी यादव कहते हैं ईंट से ईंट बजा देंगे अगर किसी ने हमारे मुसलमान भाइयों की तरफ आंख उठाकर भी देखा। Is that hate speech? Is that provocation? We let you, the viewers, decide, but we'll ask these questions to our panel of guests joining us. Let's quickly say good evening to Guru Prakash, the national spokesperson of the BJP with us. Sujata Pandey is a political analyst. Shyam Prasad Mekaji is a senior leader of the Congress. Ashutosh Mishra is also a senior journalist and he does lean towards the Congress. We also have Pooja Mishra, who's the national spokesperson of the SP. Let's begin by asking Mr. Meka ki, first of all, Mr. Meka, in the 5 most important people in the Congress who are allowed entry as Priyanka is going to file her nomination, why did you leave Mallikarjun Kharge at the door? Why?
Do you know what happened there? So you want to propagate a narrative. See, we know this is going to happen. You will do anything to do Congress bashing in the prime time happily every day. I am here, sitting here to be used by you as a prop to do your Congress bashing.
Now, Mr. Meka, sir,
No,
no
see,
offenses meant, please. No offenses meant, sir. Please.
Deepti,
I just want to look at this picture. Tell me something,
No,
sir.
I will
tell
tell
me,
you.
is this a
You
picture?
can-
Is this a picture
really?
that bothers you? Is that a picture that bothers you? Mallikarjun Kharge at the door, waiting to
Not
get
at-
inside, and you have Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, Mr. Vadra, and their son inside, and Mr. Kharge at the door. Are you okay with this, sir?
So, Deepti, first of all, you can take a picture from anywhere. Okay, we know what we are doing. They are just like that Alu Sona mission kind of videos, you know. You guys are very good at it. I appreciate that. You have a fantastic talent for that. You can take a picture. You can pull a narrative, whatever narrative you want. So I'm not going to talk about what you want me to talk about. Let me tell you now. In Wayanad, there is this nomination that is happening today. There is a fantastic road show, and BJP is clueless. That's the story.
So they stopped Mallikarjun
That's
Kharge
the
at the
story.
door. The BJP stopped
Nobody.
Mallikarjun Kharge at the door.
No.
Are you saying that
nobody-
image is fake, Mr. Meka?
Wait.
Yes
wait,
or no?
Wait. So you can take an image from anywhere. You can take image and cut and crop it. You can
No.
take it.
We
We know
second,
what our people are.
One second. Now, because
No,
you're
wait,
casting
wait.
aspersions, it's important that I step in here. No, Mr. Meka,
we know
sir.
what our people are.
No, with no offenses, no
Mallikarjun
disrespect
Kharge
meant to you.
is our national president.
Is the Congress officially saying that this did not happen? Are you saying Mallikarjun Kharge was not stopped at the door? Are you saying this?
What I'm saying is, Mallikarjun Kharge is our president. We stand by him. Unlike BJP, who dumped Bangaru Lakshman and used him for their dirty work. We are not like BJP. That's what you need to understand. You can click a picture, take a few microseconds of a picture, of a video. You can build your narrative. Go ahead, do it. We are the people of India. We are surviving as a country, as a great culture, in spite of all the efforts of people like Hindu Mahasabha, RSS, and people like
Mr.
Godi
Meka, being
Media.
in denial will help. Being in denial will help. Ashutosh, you want to help your friend Mr. Meka?
Wait. I am not denying. I am not doing anything. I am refusing to play along with you on your narrative building.
There is no narrative.
That is exactly
Where is the
what is
narrative?
happening.
I asked you a simple question that why was Mr. Kharge waiting at the door? That's it.
I'll ask a lot of simple questions then.
Huh.
Will you answer all of those? So let's keep our simple questions to ourselves.
So you
let's
can ask
do the
that to
politics
Guru.
of the country.
Guru has joined us on the Nation Wants to Know after a long time. He'll be happy to, take your sixers if you want to throw one at him and see where he hits that out. You want to ask him a question, Mr. Meka? You can go ahead, sir. But please also tell me that what is the problem with the Mallikarjun Kharge that you always, make him just feel slighted? Only the parivar is what matters. That is the message that goes out.
Who told you?
No one has to tell me. Pictures speak louder than words is what we have learned since school.
That is the inference you are taking That is the inference you want to plant in the minds of your viewers.
We want to plan.
Respect the intelligence of viewers. The people of the country have seen through all this tamasha. This is not going to fly anymore.
Okay.
Fine,
I let
let's
the
do
viewers
elections.
decide, because
Some of them
absolutely
will
the
win,
viewers
some
are
of
the
them will lose.
smartest.
That's a different
Viewers
thing.
are the smartest, Guru. So viewers are
Yes.
smart. So why are you using this opportunity to push your narrative is the charge that the Congress is leveling at you, Guru?
No, Deepti, we have to understand one thing first, and I'm surprised that you are surprised. The Congress leadership, the entire Congress leadership, they have refused to take any lesson from what happened in Haryana. In Haryana, they similarly sidelined, insulted one of the tallest Dalit women leader, Kumari Selja. What was the result? Haryana Congress was decimated because of this systematic and structured insult that was meted out to one of their own, Kumari Selja. And today what we saw in Wayanad, it is not just a coincidence, Deepti. Let me make this very clear to you. Is this the first time that a leader from Dalit community, a leader from the marginalized community is being insulted by the Congress party? Absolutely not. Babu Jagjeevan Ram, one of the tallest Dalit leaders of the country in the history of our country, he had to say, and I quote him, that a Dalit can never become the Prime Minister of this country thanks to the Congress party. Baba Saheb Ambedkar, Deepti, after his death, 4 decades after his death, he was not given the topmost civilian honor because of the Congress party. And today, when we see a Dalit Congress president, he was trying to enter inside that room, but he was not allowed. What is the reason? If this is not feudalism, then what is, Deepti? Can you please illustrate upon that?
Okay, quickly, Mr. Mecca. I think that's a fair question. It's a fair question that Guru is asking, no? It's a fair question people will also ask you.
Yeah. There are a lot
10 seconds, sir.
there are a lot of offhand remarks. I need to rebut all of them. When Babu Jagjeevan Ram or Dr. Ambedkar were speaking against Congress, they were making a comment on the Society of India. Okay, because Congress was the largest representative of the Society of India at that time. Okay, so now tell me your tallest leaders of Dalits in Hindu Mahasabha or
this
RSS.
is whataboutery. Right now
trying?
This is whataboutery, because we've been able to access this picture and you have not been able to answer that question, Mr. Mecca. You accept it. But Sujata, there is another interesting thing, and I want Pooja to come in here. Pooja, the quote is that we have 2 MLAs, we need 6 to 8 MLAs. And I promise you, the day we have 8 MLAs, no mother has breastfed a man who can dare commit a wrong against Muslims. I promise you. I will give my life for this cause. Is this divisive? Is this communal? Is this provocation?
What's wrong here? So what's wrong here? I don't find anything wrong here. I have an issue. When you are just visualizing these videos, तो उसमें एक वीडियो आपको और ऐड करना चाहिए था. कहां से आपको ऐड करना चाहिए था? अरारी से, जहां पे प्रदीप सिंह जी एमपी है अरारी से, एंड इन द रैली ऑफ गिरिराज सिंह ही सेड, जिसको अरारी में रहना होगा उसको हिंदू बनना होगा. What didn't you play that video too?
पूजा सुनिए अब विदाउट कॉन्टेक्स्ट आप कहानी मत सुनाइएगा, क्योंकि फिर आप पूरी कहानी सुनाइएगा. फिर ये भी बताइएगा कि आप लोग और पूरा इंडिया अलायंस कहता है कि भाजपा कम्युनलाइज करती है, भाजपा पोलराइज करती है. कटेंगे तो बटेंगे, पर आप लोगों को दिक्कत होती है. लेकिन जब आपके पार्टी के नेता इस तरह का बयान देते हैं, आप कहते हैं कि क्या गलत किया है इसमें.
Otherwise I'm not answering. If you have asked me question, take my answer too. Give me the time. I'll be answering. मैंने कहा कि उन्होंने कोई गलत मैंने कहा कोई गलत बयान नहीं दिया, because he wasn't prime minister. The prime minister said कटेंगे तो बटेंगे. ये आपको भी पता है कि रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ पीपल्स एक्ट सेज दैट आप ऐसा कोई बयान नहीं दे सकते संवैधानिक पद पर बैठ करके जहां से कोई भी कम्युनिटी, कोई भी रिलीजन अपने आप को इंफीरियर फील करे. दिस इज द फेलियर ऑफ
कम्युनिटी की बात कहां से आई है?
मुस्लिम
कम्युनिटी की बात पूजा सही बात बोलती है. नहीं सही बात बोलती है, लेकिन आधी बात बताती है ना. देखिए आप संविधान की बात करती है. मुझे ये बताइए कि कहां पर किसी रिलीजन, किसी कौम, किसके बारे में बात की गई? योगी आदित्यनाथ ने सबसे पहली बार ये कमेंट दिया बांग्लादेश के संदर्भ में उन्होंने ये बयान दिया था. ये तो याद होगा ना आपको. हिंदू मुस्लिम तो आप नेता लोग करते हैं.
नो, आप लोग कर रहे हो. आपको पता है कि भाजपा कर रही है एंड यू आर सेटिंग दैट नैरेटिव, यू आर फॉरवर्डिंग देयर नैरेटिव। अभी जो है फ्यूडल,
अरे नहीं, अब आप मिस्टर मेका के साथ ना कॉपी पेस्ट आंसर मत दीजिए। सेटिंग नैरेटिव ये फैशनेबल हो गया। आपसे टफ सवाल पूछे जाएंगे जब आपको सबूत दिखाते हैं। वैसे आप कहते हैं सबूत दिखाइए हर चीज का। आपके नेता इस तरह का बयान देते हैं, तेजस्वी यादव ये कहते हैं कि मुसलमानों की तरफ कोई आंख भी उठाएगा तो उसको हम देख लेंगे। ये किस तरह के बयान है?
Representation. He is talking about the representation of his community.
This is representation of his community.
Yeah. Obviously,
so he is only a Muslim neta, right? You're saying the SP is only a Muslim party, like the Congress, as the BJP alleges, is becoming a Muslim party. Ashutosh is someone who leans towards the Congress but is not yet political. Now tell me something, is this fine? BJP does this तो आप उनके पीछे पड़े आते हैं, लेकिन आप लोग करें तो आप कहते हैं ये संविधान की बात है भाई।
So since you have started with BJP, let's remind our viewers of that video where Narendra Modi was going to give the victory speech in BJP headquarters and Amit Shah pushed JP Nadda aside, who was the BJP president. So talking about respect being given to party president coming from BJP is laughable at the most. Here, why Mr. Kharge has been stopped at the door? You have yourself told that only 5 people could enter and the person stopping him would be a government servant, not a Congressee. So that is
are you saying the Congress had no knowledge that Mr. Kharge is waiting at the door?
I can't answer on behalf of Congress, but the fact here is that it is more important that Nadda was pushed aside by Amit Shah, which was a greater insult, and which
so it is about small insult, Guru. So, you have done the bigger insult. You need to answer. Let Guru ask. Smaller insult versus bigger insult.
No, Deepti, constantly a fake news is being peddled on your very respectable show, which has a great amount of viewership. That was an edited video, and time and again the clarification has been given by the Bharatiya Janata Party. So I sincerely request my friend Ashutosh to please take back his comments. There was never ever such an incident of being pushed. If you see the entire video, that would be clarified. But instead of wasting time, precious time of this debate, you should be answering questions. Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is a tall leader. He's a very senior leader from the Congress party. He has been a parliamentarian for so many decades. Despite his Dalit identity or not, he deserves some level of respect. 5 leaders from the Congress party was allowed to enter the room, but you did not find any space for the senior Congress leader, a national president of your party. But like I said, this is not the first time. They refused to learn from their own mistake, Deepti. They sidelined Shailja, they were decimated in Haryana. They are sidelining Mallikarjun Kharge. You will see their future in the coming Maharashtra and Jharkhand elections as well. This is natural justice. This is poetic justice. Mr. Rahul Gandhi wants to use SC, ST, OBC just as props. Kahan SC, ST, OBC? Kahan SC, ST, OBC? But when it comes to the SC, ST, OBC within your own political party, you fail to give them any respect that they deserve. Now you have to answer. You are accountable. Who else is going to answer for this level of insult that was meted out to Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge?
You know, Sujata, only because the charge is directly at Mr. Meka. Allow me 30 seconds for him to counter, then I'll come to you. Mr. Meka. Quickly, sir.
I take a serious objection to Mr. Guru. You should be careful, Guruji, in your words. What do you mean saying despite being his Dalit identity? You are betraying your Manwadi BJP Mansikta. Be careful what you are speaking.
Mr. Meka, why are you making this personal? See, there is a picture. There is a picture, and that is why this question has come up. Had the Congress tendered an apology, had you apologized and said, "Galti ho gayi, we would have not been talking about this only."
How dare you say that, Manwadi? Chup raho.
नहीं, अब पर्सनल अटैक क्यों कर रहे हैं मिस्टर मेका, प्लीज मिस्टर मेका, pull back please sir, don't get so worked up. It's a picture, it will hurt the Congress, you have to accept it, and that is why you must have some bit of damage control instead of being in denial. Sujata, what is the ramification today of a Priyanka Gandhi, filing her nomination from Wayanad? The BJP has also raised this bogey that why did Priyanka not fight from the cow belt? Why has she gone for a safe seat? But is that a safe charge? We've seen most netas, in their first election at least going in for a safe seat.
No, Deepti, there are two things. First, let me just clarify one thing about the OBC and the what happened with Mr. Kharge when he was shut out by the Gandhi family. You know, this is not the first time. Let me just give an example from the history, because they were calling Guru as a Manuwadi and someone. So let me just remind that when Baba Sahib Ambedkar wanted to publish his greatest and perhaps the most ambitious book, Buddha and his Dhamma, he wrote to Nehru in a letter, please help me publish this book. And you know what Nehru did? He said, why don't you put a stall and earn money from it and then publish your book? That's what he showed the respect to the Baba Sahib Ambedkar. Second thing, have you forgotten Sitaram Kesari? How his dhoti got pulled out? You know, then come to Wayanad. Wayanad has a population of 20% of SC/ST and OBC, another, you know, they did not find any SC/ST or OBC. They did not even find a 40% Muslim candidate, for which they always fight and say, Samvidhan ki raksha karte hain, Samvidhan ki raksha karte hain. And they only found a safe seat for Priyanka Gandhi. But also let me clarify, but this is not dance of democracy. This is family legacy and Gandhi supremacy. Why am I saying this? Because they know that demography works in Priyanka's favor. If Priyanka Gandhi was such a charismatic leader, she should have fought from some other seat. She should have showed that in 2022 when she handled the Vidhan Sabha election in UP, the party lost deposits. It was the worst performance of Congress over in history. So she had a chance to undo that, but that did not happen. But you know what? It is not Priyanka Gandhi. If Robert Vadra would have stood from Wayanad, he would have also won from there. So
you know, what is worse? Okay, I've just run out of time, but there is just one thought, Mr. Mecca, that has come to my mind, and then we'll close the show. Imagine a Robert Vadra. Robert Vadra has more importance than a Mallikarjun Kharge in the Congress. That is the story, sir, for you. Whether you accept this, you don't accept it. If you say this is doctored, please put out the real video. We also challenge you, please put out the real video. Otherwise, do not spread fake news. We'll continue to track that story. Sujata, Pooja, and all gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. We head into a quick break.